Welcome to this edition of the video supplement to the Arrow. I'm Michael Knowles, principal of One Straight Line, as some of you already know. Today we're talking about doing easy market research using direct mail. What I wanted to do is show you 3 pieces of direct mail that I've received recently, and just as a demonstration of maybe what works and what doesn't. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. The first piece is this hand-addressed, regular stamp, first-class stamp letter, using kind of a colored, non-standard envelope type, something a little fancier. Hand-addressed to the owner for your eyes only, it says. What I really like about this piece is here on the back, it's been sealed with packing tape. It appeals to my sense of curiosity. I had to know what was in here. This actually is a good example of a piece from a small business that gets opened a lot. It's because it's hand addressed, it's personal, it's much more personal. Turns out it's from a cleaning service in our area. They're sending this out to small businesses that are located in buildings or offices like ours. Maybe we should hire him because the current cleaning person isn't doing such a hot job. But anyway, good piece of mail. I would be surprised if this didn't pull well. Now, one of the things they can do to improve what they're doing here is, once people sign up, is to have some regular engagement type tools, right? They've got a little sales letter in here that's not bad. I think that they'll want to do some list maintenance when they're done. They want to do more outreach. Most businesses stop with this. What you want to do is, once people raise their hands in some way and say, "I'm interested," you want to give them more value. You want to do more for them. In this particular case, maybe this cleaning company should be sending out a newsletter or cleaning tips or things of that nature. Good piece of mail. This piece of mail gets my vote for the lamest follow-on work on the planet. I get these. I've been getting these for about 3 or 4 years. I never respond. I only opened this one because I wanted to use it as an example of what not to do. These people have been mailing me for years. I've never responded. They keep me on their list. What does that tell you? It tells you they're not using any afterthought. They're not checking the list. They're not cleaning it up. And more importantly, they're not doing anything to get to know who it is they're serving better. So they're still profiling on some, I don't know, I don't even know how they got my name. Where'd they get this list from? I don't know. Not a good piece of mail. There's no compelling reason whatsoever for me to open it. It's clearly junk mail, right? Pre-sorted. It goes in the recycling bin. Now here's another piece of junk mail. This one from Trends magazine. It's an audio magazine that's delivered on CD once a month. Kind of clever packaging. It's got a CD. It's got a CD inside. I actually opened this, and the reason I do is that I study trends all the time, both for my own businesses and for One Straight Line and for our clients. It's important to stay on top of those. This might be a really good magazine for me to subscribe to and use in my business. What got me to open it was a couple of things. One was just simple reference to, America's third great migration has started, a $1 trillion opportunity. The Dow will hit 21,000 by 2010, positively. Next major recession in 2011, be ready. Jack Welch was wrong, dead wrong. Interesting, kind of controversial, tweaking my imagination, and the fact that it has a CD enclosed makes it more likely for someone like me to read this. What have these people done? They've done pretty good research on their target market. This was this particular piece, I believe, they got my address from another response list to which I had subscribed, through which I had subscribed to some other publication or something like that. My point, use your direct mail to learn more about the people you serve. Make sure you cleanse the list. That's called list hygiene, right? Keep it clean. Do what you need to do to get people to respond, and once they respond, learn more about them. Put continuation programs in place to find out more about these people that you're serving, and then give them what they want. Good stuff and things you can take to the bank. A recession, huh? Well, as a small business owner myself, I have to tell you, my belief about recessions, depressions, and all that sort of thing is that we build our own economies. We're small businesses. We're in control of this probably more than any other kind of business in the world. Just a handful of examples. Let's think about the Great Depression. Okay, there was a recession preceding the Great Depression, like 1923-ish, 24. The number of companies that were founded in that period of time, the preceding recession, the depression, and the years afterwards, are huge. Depressions and recessions never stop people with good ideas who can engage their target markets from starting businesses and from succeeding in doing so. I'll give you some examples. Hewlett-Packard started up during the Great Depression. Hewlett-Packard started in a garage, 1938. How about that? Disney started up, I think, during the 23-24 recession. There you go, another great example. Again, these are all small businesses. They were started by one or two people in small studios that led later to huge businesses. Microsoft started during the depression, during the recession, I should say, in the mid-70s. Even businesses that weren't doing well during the Depression found ways to excel. Procter & Gamble did a great job of staying in front of its audience on the radio during the 1930s. And what they did to do that was good radio advertising and good branding. Chevrolet actually during the Depression outsold Ford simply by its use of really good radio advertising. These are just some examples of simple facts. People who start businesses that engage people, that inspire them, that deliver exceptional value to people and help them with their unique problems, their wants and needs, always succeed. That's why I say small businesses make their own economy. So what kind of trends are going out there? Maybe it's time for you to diversify. Maybe it's time for you to start communicating more with the people you serve and find out what they want, find out what they're looking for, find out what their problems are, and then create new kinds of programs, packages, services, products that meet those needs. Is it a lot of work? Gee, yeah, I guess so, but isn't that why you got into business to begin with? Because you love what you do? If it isn't, you should definitely go work for somebody else. This is what I love to do. I love doing this kind of stuff. It charges me up, and I just take it as a challenge. And I suggest you do the same. So, don't think recession. Think succession. A successful sequence of ideas that serve to better the lives of the people that you serve and the people who work with you. That's it for today. Have a great week.